SuperMind or these meetings, or
both? Mm, yeah. So anybody wants to say what they like about SuperMind and gathering in this way to explore.
Still recording.
It's now recording, yeah.
well, for me, SuperMind is the best thing I have learned. It's profound, it's funny, it's real, even that it seems to be unreal.
Mm-hmm.
So doing that in this group brings me more, it's more profound, and there is a connection between our stories, and everyone has something for me, and I have something for the rest of the people. So every week, every time we connect is deeper and better. So I'm very happy to be here.
Yeah. Thank you, Sonia.
I think I could say, because I'm just, the more we're doing it in the group, the deeper I feel I'm getting to it. And I also feel, Sandra, that you're leading the group. You seem to constantly ask the right questions as we go along. You are drawing from each of us that evolution that we need in our stories. And for me, the SuperMind itself, what I feel so wonderful and so extraordinary, that more and more I'm feeling it's connecting me to my soul, to the power that is in me and in everybody else as well. It's not just me. And that's what gives me so much encouragement, that in the soul of each person, that's why I say nobody is born bad. We do things and we need each other. We need the light and the love in our hearts for each other. Even when in my country, I've never heard so many murders or so many things because of the media as well reporting. But I realize that all these situations, it's love that is lacking. And when I say love, I mean the love that is deep. Our soul is resting on love. Our soul is coming out from love. We're coming out constantly, being recreated in love. Because that's not, it gives us the love that we have to give as people, but it's much deeper. And so for that reason, I believe it's an absolute gift, SuperMind. I just love it. But I love it most of all in the group, because I feel that we support each other. I feel that we're building a connection with each other that's really powerful. I feel connected to each one in the group very powerfully. And we're all different parts of the globe, even different parts of the country. And I think it is so wonderful to be able to have that common connection between us. And so I'm really, really grateful. And I'm grateful to you, Sandra, for, I don't even think you realize how powerful your leading is, because I feel that anyway. You seem to be in the right place, saying the right things, for me anyway, at the right time. And thank you.
Oh, thank you,
Margarita. And thank you to each one, because I have grown to love each of you as we have grown in this group, and to have a deep love for each one and for us as a group.
Thank you, Margarita. Anyone else?
Yeah, I suppose if you just look at SuperMind on the surface, and say, well, you're just asking a couple of questions. It seems very simple and very ordinary, everyday sort of a thing, but it's not. When you actually close your eyes, make the heart connection first of all, and just allow your energy mind to to bring forward the information, then it's really, really very powerful. And the more I've been working with it, the more powerful it becomes, and the easier it becomes to bring the questions forward and able to evolve then the scenes, the stories, really, I suppose. And if you think that really we live our life by stories, the stories we tell ourselves. So we tell ourselves a story, I'm a good person today, or I'm a bad person today, or whatever. When you go into the habitat, into sanctuary with SuperMind, you can really evolve your story. Whatever story you start with, you get help, you get assistance. And like I did today, you can ask for help from other places, and then it can really come in powerfully as well. So I'm going to do the course with you now soon, the 3-day course. I'm really looking forward to that, learning more about it. But I find that as Marguerite says, this group is a lovely feeling. It's like a family, and we all seem to have very similar themes. I suppose we're all human. Every human, has the basic same themes, really. But it's, everybody is so supportive. I've learned a lot by listening to other people's stories. And I mean, you're absolutely wonderful trainer, Sandra. I have great respect for the leadership that you give always, and you're such a kind and compassionate and caring person, which absolutely comes across, in all your training. So I'm delighted with SuperMind. Anyway, it's the best thing I've done in a long time. So I hope to keep doing it and learning and evolving with you all some more. So thank you all.
Beautiful. Thank you, Helen. Thank you, Helen. Yeah. Anyone want to add from their point of view else? Anne?
Sandra? For me, SuperMind is very, very different from other courses.
Yeah.
The way the healing is happening during this session is much different than I'm expecting. Even I'm surprised at what is happening there with my healing journey. So it's a big excitement to come every time to discover and wait, what will happen? What will learn about myself this time? What will be the surprises? So it's really very different. It's very deep, exciting, like game. The healing is not like to be heavy, not heavy, but it's something like game.
Yeah.
So I think this I did for myself this year.
Yeah. Good. Thank you.
Session.
Yeah. Thank you, Demacia. Thank you. Anne, what's your thoughts feelings about SuperMind till now?
I love SuperMind, and I think one of the big reasons why is that it helps me accelerate a lot of processes of figuring things out and just creating change. And can you hear me?
Yes.
Closer.
Okay, good. So it helps you get solutions, and not only that, but in a much better way than you can get them in trying a lot of other processes, because even if you might have gotten a solution to something, you don't get that as much of a click or the sense that it's like you really get it and it makes sense to you in your heart like you do when you use the SuperMind process. So that's one of the really biggest things I love about it.
Yeah.
And as far as the group, I think first place, less energy or who's interested in finding out about energy, one of the best things is to be around other people who share that same interest. And I'm just really grateful for the opportunity to do that. And I also love to see the way that everyone sort of relates to different forms of energy, and not only that, but then relates to energy in general in different ways. So it's really delightful to see like the broad view of everybody's different perceptions. So it really changes my ideas of what's possible when working with energy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah.
And plus, I mean, everybody is just. I just wanted to add that it's just everybody is just really fascinating who's here and very kind. So that's just a wonderful experience.
Yeah. Thanks. That really thanks. Yeah. Dita, you want to say anything? The master of sanctuary.
About SuperMind.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me it's like it's a very like odd thing. Like it's very direct, but it's all like I don't know anything anymore, and like words don't mean anything to me, and that can happen very, very fast and suddenly, and then like but it's very mysterious and magical. SuperMind, like they happen things, very surprising things can happen. And I don't think I have understood much of it, you know, like
But you're just going with it.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
There's so much more than can be said with words.
yeah.
I think.
Yeah. It's something definitely to experience as opposed to try to describe it. Yeah.
Sometimes like big words can be very like tiring for me.
So I think for me it's very profound and very magical and playful, and it feels very nice way to explore something and to evolve. It feels nice to do it. It's like, you know, as a technique or a method or a way, it's such an enjoyable, easy, relaxing, and again surprising way to discover and evolve and to learn something and through these journeys. And I really love these sessions of gathering together, and there's something about the doing it together at the same time. And you're saying about, you know, asking the right questions, it just shows that somehow we're all connected at the same place somehow in our own journeys, that the question is the right question. And so that's kind of interesting as well. But really I enjoy the community that we're creating of you know, explorers seeking to evolve by this way. I really love it, and it's very precious to me. So I thank you everybody for being part of it as well as we go forward. So I'll just close the little record there. So hope anybody who's listening gets inspired to get a closer look. Thank you.